What's going on, everyone? Titus here with Real Breaks. Ready to get rolling with Onyx Vintage Extended Baseball number 1 and 2. So I got 2 cases up here. Gonna go ahead and crack these open, and we will get started. Gonna be a lot of autos coming here, but it's only 4 cards in each box, so it goes pretty quickly. And just post it on that first Topps mixer. We will get ripping on that one as soon as we are done here. Oh, this is gonna make it a little tricky. I can't really see. I feel like that's in both directions. God, it's a dual caser. We get to rip them both. It's our lucky day. Oh, that bothers me too. It's the stacks are not even in the box. That's really gonna bother me. Slide those back. Alright, hopefully everyone's having a good day so far today. This. Work better this way, actually. Wall of Onyx Vintage. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Let's get our mid out and we will get started. God, it said dual case random player right at the top, number 1 to 2. Get some blanks out to set them on, and let's get started. Good luck, everyone. Drew Jones right on the back. That'll be just a base, but Lesko and Jones base. First autos are Welbin, Francisca. Welbin is going to Adam Kindler. And I'll be completely honest, some of these international guys, this is the first time that I've heard of them. But Onyx does a great job being ahead of the ball game on a lot of these guys, so some of them will end up being the top chases in Bowman Chrome next year, I'm sure. Red ink here looks like is numbered to 25. Jeez. Dalton Rushing going to Michael Boykin. That first numbered auto into the mints. Story of my life, Kyle. Kyle's here, Winkler's here. Who else is hanging out with us for some Onyx Vintage? Wish I could have given you all some more time for trading, but Henderson, Xavier Isaacs, they're getting a little bit of a late start, so I had to just get rolling. Jordan Walker, blue ink, and Omar Cruz on the green ink. Jordan Walker base auto. We go to Brent Mack. Good one there, Brent. I'll try to keep track of hits as we go here. No skunk protection tonight, but it'll be good. Good data to have. And we'll see. Bradley was asking if we could run one with skunk protection. So if you guys would rather run it at like 55 or something with skunk protection, we could definitely do that. Green out of 50, Omar Cruz. Cruz to Jonathan Powell. Yeah, we don't have any loose boxes in the past. We have done a couple with just like boxes of Onyx as screen protection. But we actually didn't get any loose of this one. So. Don't have that ability. We can do like a Fanatics baseball or something with screen protection. Might be able to get 2 in. Dylan Lesko and Jordan Lawler. Where's this Ballesteros and Dylan Lesko in the green ink? Let's see, it's going to Robert Thornton. What's up, Jason? How's it going? Good evening. And then the Lesko is going to Mike Turnus. Green is numbered to 50. So yeah, we did post a write-up today on it's pretty much the top 10 hitters in Bowman drafts, or top 10 draft picks. They're hitters in Bowman draft, with the exception of Kumar Rocker. We also wrote up. first edition checklist pop today. Barrera, Jackson Ferris on the base. Chase Deloader. So mid first round pick, but should be a pretty good chase for us. Up the Bowman drafts. Let's see. Chase is going to Joseph Delphs. Gainwell wrote him up. And Blaze Jordan base auto. We know him. Let's go to Jacob Gooby Gebber. Jason, I saw the picture of that. That thing is nuts. Congratulations on that hit. That's a pretty cool card. Give me many Torque Mickey dual autos out there. What up, Chad? Bradley was chasing there with amateur autos. Gavin Stone, Sal Stewart, Noah Schultz, and Alex Ramirez. Has he really had any autographs? I know his Bowman Chrome stuff sells for a ton, but I don't know that he's had any autos in anything. Noah Schultz going to Eric Winkler. And Alex Ramirez is going to go to Adam Lawrence Novak. There you go. Red ink to 25. Let's swap that one into the mitts. Brady House, Gabriel Hughes, Spencer Horwitz, and Alan Cherda. Spencer Horwitz going to go to Jonathan Powell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that Ramirez has had autos in like literally anything. Maybe his first auto card. But his first Bowman, like Sapphires and colors sell for a ton from last year's Bowman Chrome. Alan Cherda going to Michael Boykin. He sure is, Andrew. Yep, Brooks Lee is on the checklist here. And confirmed in the Bowman draft checklist now that the first edition dropped. Wrote him up today. I didn't realize that he had gotten up to play with Wichita for their postseason run. So, all the way up to AA for the Twins this year. Lesko and Parada. Pedro Ramirez and Matthew Barefoots are our next two autos. Let's see. Pedro going to Eric Miller. And it's Barefoots going to Robert Thornton. Seriously, Andrew. I said in my write-up, it'd be sick if... I know there's been some talks that he could move to third base. It'd be sick if he ends up being our long-term third baseman and Royce can be our shortstop. Have those two for the next 10 years. It's probably a little ambitious. Cole Young and Brian Acuna. There's that blue hair. Brian Acuna is going to Mike Turnus. Brian Martov. And then Cole Young is going to go to Brian Soar. Yeah, great for him to tear something else. We don't have anybody else that can play center field. Dermis Garcia, Chase again, Davis Diaz, and Chase Dollander. Dollander to Sam Mulkey. And Davis Diaz going to Dave McKenna. Davis for Dave. Dang, Kyle, you are going to bed early. Let's see, it's like 9:30 there for you. I honestly don't know if I've gone to bed before 9:30 or at 9:30 for years. Centerfield has been cursed since Torrey left. I pulled a really cool Torrey Hunter auto yesterday. Cruz and Baroa. Brady House. There we go. And Pedro Ramirez red. Brady House. Going to go to Peter Leatherman. And red ink Pedro Ramirez. Going to go to Eric Miller. I think it's our first double up. Don't mind double ups when it's, you know, two different parallels. I hope so, Andrew. Davis Diaz, Cam Collier, Prelander Baroa, and Brandon Maya. Baroa going to Peter Leatherman. And Maya going to Peter as well. Spencer Horwitz, Jackson Ferris, Ricky Anderson, Sweets, and Hayden Wesneski. I think, was he traded? I feel like he was traded kind of at the deadline this year. Ricky Henderson going to Craig Wagner. Yeah, I've been hearing about Wesneski for a while now. We should probably get this one on the showcase, huh? Let's get Henderson up there. Wesneski is black ink for Jeffrey Hoskins. 1 of 5, hand numbered. Sweet. Let's go ahead and get that one up there. Robbie Snelling at Wilbin, Francisca. Jace Bowen. It's got kind of a nice autograph. I like it. And then Chase with the green ink now. Sweet. Chase DeLauder. Going to Joseph Delphs. Green ink out of 50. And let's see. Jace is going to Bobby Sen. Yeah, Emil loves Chase, and you wonder why, and then you see that it's Cleveland. Everything makes sense. Man, I hope so, Kyle. I'm going for 2. Yeah, I would expect to see pretty much every prospect. The ones that are always tougher, like I'm sure Ichiro is going to be a really tough hit. I'm sure Soto is going to be a tough hit. Dalton Rushing base auto and a Wilfred Veras. Pulling him in Bowman Chrome. Veras to Steve Rankerts. Dalton Rushing is going to Michael Boykin. Second Rushing, first one was a red. First base. Stone Bonilla. Kevin Parada. There we go. Omar Cruz. Parada was like 11th, 12th, 13th pick. Somewhere in there. Parada is going to Peter Leatherman. There you go, Peter. Let's bump Jordan Walker. We'll get some of these new names up there. And Omar Cruz. We got a green already. Cruz going to Jonathan Powell. Ramirez base auto now and Devers. Sweet. Good box there. Devers to Jeffrey Donnelly. Let's see. I want maybe Acuna for that. I'll get Devers up there. We'll add that second Ramirez to the mitts for Adam Lawrence Novak. Josh, how's it going? All right, Cruz, rushing. Robbie Snelling on the base auto, and Jace Young, sweets. I feel like that's a very similar autograph to his brother's. I mean, I guess I really could just sign the same thing. Jace Scribble for Josh, or Jace. Jace Young is going to go to Jason Scott. The top draft picks from this year. And then Robbie Snelling going to Jacob Gooby Gibbard. I don't know, Andrew. I think we're pretty much caught up, and triple threads and black really aren't a long sword at all, so I don't know for sure. You'll have to ask Chris. No, never, Jason. Me? Skunky? No. Jackson Ferris base auto. Brian Acuna green. All right, back on the showcase. Brian Acuna going to Mike Turnus. Is that a 50? I'm just gonna bump the Devers. We get to see Devers all the time. Get some of these prospects up there. And then Jackson Ferris on the board for Robert Thornton. And let's keep going. Bowen and Cole Young, Jose Ramos, Dermis Garcia green. Dermis going to Eric Miller. And Jose Ramos going to Robert Thornton. Here's Brooks. Come on, give me some ink. Cade Horton and Gabe Hughes. Both top picks here. Let's see. Cade going to go to Ryan Steelo. Top 10 pick. And then Hughes is on the checklist as Gabe. But Gabriel Hughes going to David Hirsch. I've seen it both ways. Another top draft pick from this year. All right, looks like we got four boxes left in case number 1. Pretty good start to the break. I mean, this is always a fun one. It's pretty cheap price points for dual caser. It's been pretty popular in our group. Newts and Ramirez on the base, Dermis Garcia base, and Wesneski base. So both of them we had already pulled parallels of. First base autos here. David says Hughes is my guy. I think we'll have some draft first edition mixers for you tomorrow. We did have 4 boxes get delivered today. Whole truckload. So we'll do some multi-year draft mixers probably with those over the next couple days before draft officially comes out next week. Kate Horton and Rene Guerrero, Jaden Newts, and Jordan Lawler Sweets. Oh, look at those glasses. I like it. Jaden Newts going to Mike Turnus. And it's Lawler going to Adam Lawrence Novak. Briefly talked to Lawler earlier this week. I had some Lawler cards come back from PSA, and I know he's a collector, so sent him a picture. I don't know that we're going to make a deal, but beautiful red sapphire from this year come back as the 10. Figured I'd give him first dibs. Cunha and Drew Jones, Spencer Jones, and Barrera. Spencer Jones to Eric Miller. And Brandon Barrera going to Brent Mack. 2 new names for us. Last box of case number 1. Collier and Barrera, Painter base auto, and Mikey Romero. I think 2 new names for us. Mikey to Matthew Andres on the green ink. Nice to like an inscription auto. Those are always tough, but fun ones to pull. Painter going to Michael Boykin. Scott, how do you get in our breaks? We fill everything on Facebook. So if you go to our channel page, you can get a link over to Facebook. Otherwise, it's facebook.com/groups/real breaks if you want to go just right there. But yeah, everything fills on there. We stream to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch for watching. But the filling happens on Facebook. Moving on to case number 2. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Kate Horton, Pedro Ramirez. You will have to answer a couple questions when you ask to join the group. Oh, let's go. Rainbow chasing. But if you do request to join, let me know. I'll get you in right away. Otherwise, I won't get you until tomorrow. Green out of 50. Alex Ramirez going to Adam Lawrence Novak. So we got red, green, and base Ramirez. That'll do. Jackson Ferris going to Robert Thornton. So let's see. From case 1, we ended up hitting. Is here to count the skunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we ended up hitting for 39 of the 54 spots. And I think all of the spots that ended up doubling up, it was 2 different parallels. I didn't have anybody hit like 2 base autos, which is good. I hope so, Adam. I was saying earlier, his stuff sells really well, and I don't think he's had any autos yet. Emmanuel Bonilla is one of the top international prospects this upcoming class. Going to Kevin McLean. And then Barefoots. Going to Robert Thornton. Brooks Lee and Cam Collier. Jackson Holiday, there he is. And then Painter Green behind it. So, here's your #1 overall pick. First look at his autograph. It's simple, but I can kind of dig it. Gives me like Josh Stowers vibes. Jackson Holiday to Kyle Carlson. Man, he looks so young, but guy can hit, that's for sure. Let's see. I think I'll bump Parada for now. We'll keep him handy, though. We'll keep him close. And then Painter is going to Michael Boykin. Daily, we're looking good. I mean, like, you have these guys coming out of high school, and, like, most of them look young, but he looks really young. Freshman in high school. Played well in his little debut after the draft, so be fun to watch. Pedro Ramirez and Chase Dollander. Let's see, Chase going to Sam Mulkey, and Pedro Ramirez going to Eric Miller. Time for Cruz. Let's do it. Let's keep knocking out those skunks. Sal Stewart's, Chase Stellato. Xavier Isaac, first one we've seen of him, and Wesneski with another base auto. Jeffrey Hoskins. Isaac to Peter Leatherman. Otter and Kate Horton. Alex Ramirez base out of Endeavors again, too. Sweet. So Ramirez definitely leading the charge. Adam Lawrence Novak. So we've had a base and a parallel from each case so far of his. And then Devers base auto, #2 for Jeffrey Donnelly. I mean, 96 autos, 54 spots. Should average close to 2 per spot, but obviously some are going to get 3, some are going to get 1 or none, potentially. Average is almost 2. Spencer Jones, Gabe Hughes, rushing base auto, and a Lawler base auto. Lawler again to Adam Lawrence Novak. And then rushing, it's going to go to Michael Boykin. Isaac Ricky Henderson, Cole Young base auto, and Jace Young. Ace going to Jason Scott. It's a good one to hit 2 of. And then Cole Young is going to Brian Sort. All right, I'm just gonna check in on our open breaks real quick, and then we'll keep going here. Nah, there's no Mets fans in our group. Let's see. In football, looks like I got Chiefs and Rams claims. Get those marked down. Looking good on football. Halfway full on that. That's breaking quite a bit later though. 11 o'clock. Tops mixer number 2. Got 5 more teams down. Just had the 4 Brooklyn Collection boxes show up today. I think Emil has some coming that he might donate to the cause. So we might have some more to run in mixers. Brooklyn Collection's always a fun one to do. Usually quite solid. Alright, so White Sox, Twins, Giants, Phillies, and Jay's gone in that one. Okay. Updated there. Bowman Chrome, I got Rockies, Tigers, Rays, Mariners claims. Yeah, you guys been busy claiming teams. I like it. Alright, there we go. So it should be all up to date. I'll give one more refresh here to check. But I mean, I've seen some nice stuff coming out of Sapphire too, but the price point scared me off a little bit on that one. Lawler's still a good prospect? Absolutely, yeah. Kyle's falling asleep on us. Man, we need a gong hit. Inscription Auto will do it. Davis Diaz and Brandon Maya. Second Brandon Maya. Nice. Mike's always good for a midnight closeout, and I pull him some heat as he's falling asleep. Let's see. He is going to Peter Leatherman. And then Diaz is going to Dave McKenna. Gavin Cross, JC Young. Hey, there he is, Drew Jones and Uroa behind it. So Drew Jones, second overall pick. Typically, Topps has held the second pick for the following year's Bowman products, and confirmed by the first edition checklist that Drew Jones is not on there. So it's going to be his only ink for a little bit. Let's see, let's bump Brady House. We'll get Drew Jones up there on the showcase. Let's go to Jacob Gooby Gubbard. Roa. Yeah, it's going to go to Peter Leatherman. Alright, Kyle. Let's see if we can pull a little numbered house. Just the base right now. Kevin Stone, and we were shorting out of there. There's the one. Shoots. Maybe we'll get 103. Kevin Stone going to Adam Lawrence Novak. And we did get a Welbin at the beginning. I think we're still sitting at 1 right now. Just the one out of there. That sucks. Gavin Cross, nice. And Cade Horton. A couple top draft picks there. Gavin Cross going to Sean Kober. And Cade Horton green. It's going to go to Ryan Stilo. I need to get a Brooks. I can't skunk my own team's top draft pick. Delander, Parada, Noah Schultz, and Jaden Newt's red. He definitely does, Kyle. He does it again, he's fired. Newt was going to Mike Turnus. Don't know if I said that. And then Noah Schultz going to Eric Winkler. No Brooks, yeah, that's what I was saying, Andrew. Just base cards of Brooks. Ballesteros and Wesneski green. Going to Jeffrey Hoskins. Ballesteros to Robert Thornton. Jared Snelling, Dermis Garcia, and Omar Cruz. Got both of them already. Let's go to Jonathan Powell on the Omar. And then Dermis is going to Eric Miller. Definitely go through a lot of top loaders in this one. A lot of top loaders. Stone and Ballesteros. Brooks Lee, there we go. And Dylan Cruz. Oh man, what a box. Brooks going to Peter Leatherman. No inscriptions yet. Just has the immature on it still. He's wearing his Team USA jersey there. Brooks to Peter, and then Cruz going to Chad. There you go, Chad. Black Ink Cruz. Fantastic. Whew. Sometimes you do have to change the luck. 1 of 5 there. Oh man, what am I gonna bump here? Baby Acuna. Schultz and Stone, Jaden Newts, and Brian Acuna again. Right after I bumped him. I'm not putting it back up there. Maybe Acuna number 3. Go to Mike Turnus. Triplets. Jaden Newts is going to Mike Turnus as well. Got the personal box. He's trying his best. You're getting an inscription auto that says Baby Acuna. I'll put him back up there. I'll put him in the mint. Ramos, Cam Collier, Brady House number 2, and then Gavin Stone red. Gavin Stone going to Adam Lawrence Novak. I mean, I don't know that we've ever had somebody get bumped from the showcase 3 times in a break. that'd be a first. Second Brady House for Peter Leatherman. Jose Ramos base auto, Cherda green. Go to Michael Boykin. Ramos to Robert Thornton. So by my calculation, we need Braylon Guerrero, Cam Collier, Ellie De La Cruz, Ichiro, Soto, and Sal Stewart. Like I said, I expect Soto and Ichiro to be the 2 toughest ones to hit in here. See if we can knock out those other ones. Welben, Francisca, and Sal Stewart. There we go. There's one of them. Red ink to Christian Tyler. Right out at 25. And Welben is going to Adam Kindler. Alright, 4 boxes left. 5 skunks still on the board. Ramirez, Jordan Lawler, Spencer Jones, and Blaze Jordan. Blaze going to Jacob Gooby Gibbard. Jones to Eric Miller. Horwitz, Mikey Romero. Spencer Horwitz base auto. Wilfred Veras base auto. It's going to Steve Rankerts. And then Horwitz going to Jonathan Powell. Rick, what's up, buddy? Jose Ramos, JC Young, Baroa, and Gabe Hughes again. Take another one of them. Gabe going to David Hirsch. And Sparlanders going to Peter Leatherman. You're going to have a nice stack of autos from this break. Alright, last box, Ichiro. What do you say? Cole Young, Drew Jones, Chase DeLauder, the 3rd auto, and Sal Stewart base auto. Sal going to Christian Tyler. And that is going to wrap this one up. And I'm pretty happy with that showcase. So 1 Jackson Holiday, 1 Drew Jones, but overall did quite well on those top draft picks. Let's go ahead and let's do a quick little recap here. Thanks, Jason. Ken, happy birthday. Let's recap. Kevin Parada, Sal Stewart's. So these are all base autos. Blues out of 400 on the base autos. Baroa, Hughes, Horwitz, Veras, Jones, Jordan, Francisca, Ramos, House, Newt, Acuna, Lee, Garcia, Cruz, Ballesteros, Schultz, Cross, Stone, House, Diaz, Maya, Young, Jace Young. Yeah, Twitch does have a great streaming setup. YouTube is good as well. But it's not too tough to beat Facebook, honestly. Rushing, Lawler, Devers, Isaac, Ramirez, Dollander, Barefoot, Bonilla, Ferris, Painter, Barrera, Jones, Lawler, Newts, Garcia, Hughes, Horton, Ramos, Ferris, Devers, Jace Young. Snelling, Cruz, Walker, Rushing, Varys, Bowen, Jordan, Maya, Baroa, Diaz, Dollander, Young, Barefoots, Ramirez, Cherda, Horwitz, Schultz, Ballesteros, Francisco. Moving on to parallels, we got green ink number 250. Cherda, Cunha, Horton, Baroa, Painter, Romero, Garcia, Lesko, and Omar Cruz. Red out of 25, Stewart, Stone, Newt, Rushing, and Ramirez. That's all right, Kyle. We'll bounce back next time in the guessing game. Drew Jones, second overall pick with one base auto. Going to go to Jacob Kuby-Gibbard. First overall pick, Jackson Holiday. Same thing for Kyle Carlson. Ricky Henderson, the auto for Craig Wagner. Dylan Cruz, black ink, 1 of 5. Go to Chad Jabkowitz. Wesneski also with the black ink out of 5, but had 2 base autos and then a green out of 50 to go with it. Wesneski going to Jeffrey Hoskins. Jace DeLauder with green ink out of 50 and then 2 base autos. Chase going to go to Joseph Delps. In the mitts, Alex Ramirez going to Adam Lawrence Novak with the red ink, number 25, green ink to 50, and 2 base autos. So nice pulls there for the Ramirez spot. That is going to wrap this one up. So appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll get a couple more cases probably tomorrow night and Thursday, I would assume, on those. And then we're going to be out of it. So don't miss out. Super fun break for the price point. But yeah, we might try one with, just a couple of dollars more into some skunk protection. So good to know that we ended up with just 5 skunks. Ichiro, Soto, Guerrero, Collier, and Ellie De La Cruz were the ones that I had not marked down for hits. But appreciate you all, and I'll see you shortly here for Topps Mixer number 1.